What do you guys think about the LiverKing?
I think
he's my absolute favorite, man.
I
know
like
that.
him.
You know I get my daily dose of LiverKing.
I love him, but I also have what I've analyzed about him. What do you guys think?
Dude, he reminds me of so you know how Alex Jones is super political?
He's almost delirious.
Yeah. He reminds me of that, but primal method. And I maybe could think of a few other examples, but he's just so yep, fucking primal, yep.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that guy's jacked, man. Obviously jacked that way in physically, but jacked up just on energy. He's just
Yeah, he's about it.
He is.
So LiverKing's actually becoming a little bit more mainstream now. More and more people are finding out about him, but we've been on LiverKing for a couple months now. And we even have a group chat called Primals, and he's the profile picture.
Yeah, dude, he is.
We'll text each
other. Level of jacked. Oh yeah.
We'll text each other in the morning. Did everyone get their daily dose of LiverKing? Because he hits every morning. You just gotta watch his Instagram. Honestly, it's hard to explain. But so he preaches the ancestral living.
I think this is a very strategic business play that they have placed within the last 6 months. And they are absolutely playing it by the book and is going perfectly for them. They are crushing it. So he's out here, just doing Instagram posts, whatever, and he gets all these followers, and he's just absurd. He's just ridiculous, and he says all these crazy things, and you just can't stop looking at him because he's so jacked, and he's just yelling in the way he talks. He has basically created this character, right? Mm-hmm. And he says that he's all natural, and he lives the ancestral ways. And he eats all this stuff, and it shows him. I'd like to actually see him finish the food in front of him. When they do the thing, he's got 12 patties, a bunch of liver, a steak, all this, a bone, 2 bone marrow things.
Well, he does do. If you really scroll back in his Instagram, he would actually do time lapse of him eating all of them.
Really? Okay, so that's what I want to see. I want to see just a raw video of him actually eating all that, because I almost wonder sometimes if they're just put a bunch of food in front of him and then he eats it.
I mean, I'm sure to a point, but dude, I watched a video of him drinking 52 raw eggs.
Did he do them individually?
Yeah.
Or did he do it at once?
All in shots.
He had 52
really? That's actually insane.
No cuts, nothing. It's just one
That's right.
video.
That was crazy.
Well, see, I would like to see more of that. I guess I haven't seen that one, but
there are some that he doesn't finish and some that he does.
I think, I mean, he is about it.
He is about it, obviously.
You can't be that educated and live that lifestyle and not really be about it. But
I think it's still he's pushing it to the edge, and I do honestly. I hate being a hater, and I'm not being a hater. I fucking think he's the man, and I don't even care if anyone uses steroids. But this whole thing that he's saying he's natural, I just don't. I'm not buying it. I'd just like to see a test, because if he was natural and he keeps saying it, I would fucking be showing things all the time. But he hasn't came out and showed anything that he's natural. Also, it's when you do steroids, your organs, they expand, and that's why his gut is so pressed out like that.
Or it's because he just ate 50 fucking raw eggs.
Possibly. But anyway.
Maybe we'll never know.
But then it's so at first I was whatever. This guy's just doing his thing, and someone's filming. His wife is just filming him on portrait mode on their camera roll. Yep. And he's just yelling at the camera and doing his videos, and people are loving it. But then when he starts doing his, what am I eating for lunch today? And then it's this, a whole beast. Which he's selling. So now he's selling
and we just
product.
Promoted it.
Yep.
And it's working.
And honestly, I'd love to try it. I fucking love LiverKing. I think he's the man. I don't care.
There needs to be a liquor king.
That could be Mike. I'm the liquor king.
No, I'm not fit for that.
Okay. Anyways, sorry, back to LiverKing. But then he ends it. And of course, the LiverKing bar. I don't know exactly what it's called, but he's selling all these nutritional supplements now. And instead of a testicle, you eat the testicle little supplement powder that he's got. So
why
my point,
eat a vegetable when you could eat a testicle?
Right. I think this whole thing is genius marketing. I think that he is on steroids. I still think it's awesome. And lastly, it is awesome that he's all about his ancestral ways, and that he thinks that we need to revert back to them, which I agree. I think we have kind of swayed a little bit too far from them, but also at the same time, not wearing sunscreen, not wearing a shirt the whole time, shit like that. you do realize our ancestors only lived till they were like 35. Like if you lived till you're 35, like that was like a pretty long life. So
I think that's definitely
we got to
something
find
he
a happy middle. I don't know if he does.
No, he gets. He comments
people
back
say
on
that.
it. Yeah.
No,
I don't remember his logic back. No,
and I'm not trying to be a hater. I think he's awesome. If I would love to meet him. I would love to talk to him. But that's just like my immediate thoughts, and maybe he could like answer it. But
I do find it funny.
I think he's a genius marketer.
He's repping this ancestral lifestyle and saying like everything needs to be homegrown and organic and walks everywhere barefoot. And then he's got a $200,000 AP watch on, flying private jets.
I agree.
It is just kind of like,
I agree.
But then he has something back for that too. And he's
dude, imagine this. This dude was just...
You're making a life worth living, which I understand. I get that. But I don't know.
Imagine this. This dude was just a gym rat. Typical gym rat.
That's what I do imagine.
Every
That's
big
what I
town.
imagine.
Before 6 months ago, he was just this gym rat. And some really rich business people that want to start a supplement company, where they look around, they come up with this genius plan. We're going to do this ancestral living thing. I highly doubt this will happen, but just hear me out. Mm-hmm. And they go, let's go and start scoping out the gyms for the right guy. They find him. They're like, yo, you want to be the face and the character of this? You just got to basically
take your shoes off and say, grounded.
Yeah.
I think that's the case, but I think he came up with it on his own.
No, I agree. I agree.
CJ, that was a pretty good...
I do. I think that's the case.
Pretty good little theory you came up with.
No, he's just a genius marketer. That's my theory on it.
I think
I'm all about that.
His whole character he's created is about as like bullshit as like Beyonce and Jay-Z's marriage. Like the whole, it's just a marketing scheme. Not the marriage. Sorry.
Mike.
Not the marriage. The
you trying to get this show canceled here?
The fight that they created.
Actually, I don't think anyone watching right now gives a single fuck, but certain people would.
It's like crazy huge things that literally define your life to the masses. That just makes you money.
Like I saw this one video of him. He was outside, right? He was like, we're, growing our connection deeper and all this stuff with his family. And then we're going to be taking a 15-minute nap on the ground under the sun. And then it like shows him weird. It shows him in like the next story. It's just a video of him laying like on the dirt underneath a tree. And then he had a log as his pillow. And I'm like, surely this guy didn't sleep like this. They took the video and he got up.
He might have though, man.
For the last time. Genius marketer.
Mm-hmm. No, I do agree with that.
Fucking genius marketer.